Hello everybody, welcome on in. Good to see you as always. We got ourselves a nice little Pokemon stream. Gonna chill, relax, and, well, whoever wants to show up will. Need to expand that just a touch. Nice. X out of the Discord. Ooh, this is running slow. Let's fix that. That's better. Okay, so we are sitting in... Oh, we need to do... First off, we need to harvest our berries. Plant the Rostberry. Plant the Lumberry. Lumberries are super useful, so we're gonna want lots of those. We'll try and keep an eye on that. I wish I had fertilizer. That would make that way easier to use. We'll use the Aguav berry because we don't have enough of that. Go. Plant that berry. Interesting. So you have a lot of these. You'll just use a Chesto. First bike ride of the year. I know I'm tired. Hey, all right, good for you, man. Bro, I have great news on the biking front. The city of Honolulu has officially been named a Cycling Association of America Silver Tier City. It got upgraded from Bronze. So I'm pretty happy about that. Muscle is staring intently at the mountain. So I think we'll start with Dark Cave, and to do that, we will get a Pokemon that knows Flash. Let's go with... I bet we could teach Hoppip Flash, and then we could use an EXP share to really level it up. Let's return. Best part is, once we get to the end, all we have to do is have Steelix use Dig, and then we return back to the start of Dark Cave. So if we have to make multiple passes, we're going to be just fine. So let's give Hoppip Flash, which is a TM in this game, which I actually like. Flash. As opposed to making it an HM that then can't be removed. Because Flash is just not that useful of a move. Nice, Beetroot used Flash. We're actually going to use Gyarados here. So I think we need a Pokemon that knows Waterfall. Move. There we go. If you want to come out of hiding and see a Platinum City in the Midwest, come visit Madison, Wisconsin. Madison's a city I'd like to visit. Minneapolis is supposed to be really good for that. And I've never visited Minnesota, so it's on the list. I do want to visit all 50 states at some point. Unfortunately, this means most of my time will be spent in New England. Alright, let's go visit. Let's go do this side of Dark Cave. Item, give, EXP share. Luckily, you know, we're not going to need to give, it won't take very long to level up Beetroot. Beetroot use Flash. Nice. Can we have it use it again? Can't use that here. Guess not. Must have looked off into the distance and barked. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard the other one I really want to visit. Next time I go visit Hiei and that gang in California is Davis. I hear Davis is supposed to be excellent. But I will give a lot of credit to the state of California. A couple things they have done recently that I'm a huge fan of. The city of Los Angeles has just opened up a new bike path that connects the different rail lines in South LA. That's a wonderful news. Nice. Beetroot already grew a level. Tail whip. Nice. Good. I feel like there's got to be some hidden items around here. I got to find the item finder in this game. I forget where. I think you get it as a... You get it as a reward for talking to someone, but I forget who. No, this is only 100 XP per, you know, Geodude, but this will level up Beetroot real quick, which is nice. So then we have a skip loom. I don't even know how to build new bike infrastructure that isn't out of an old service rail line. Oh, that's easy. Just put road. It's the you can either do that or you can do road diets. I think both are great. Elixir. I knew there'd be something over here. Just had to be. Replaced with the dowsing. I have no idea what the dowsing machine is. You've used that term a couple times. I'm like, what is that? Astonish won't do much. Okay. See, the problem is fighting moves are... Okay, I'm not spending time on a Zubat that can no-confuse Ray. This is not worth my time. You use it, and then as you walk around... Interesting. Yeah, I need to figure out where to get that. What kind of Pokemon are we going to get in the cave in the water? Really? A Magikarp? This isn't even worth my time. Although, if we're getting level 11 Magikarp, does Beetroot no Absorb? Because that would be some easy XP. God, it doesn't even know that. Do you already have it in the key items? Do I? VS Recorder. Palpad. Good Rod. No, I don't have it. If this is just gonna be Magikarp, I'm burning a Repel. Yeah, no, fuck this. This is not worth my time. Eh, fine, fuck it. Karate Chop. It's still easy XP. It'll level up Hoppip. Nice. Okay, if this is another Magikarp, I'm done with this. Yeah, no. We're not doing this. No. But nothing happened. Bag. Yeah, I don't have time for this. False swipe, alright. But nothing happened. That's not appropriate. Another revive, that's good. fine. I'm fine with fighting Geodudes. It's decent XP, but Magikarp is not worth my time. Oh, Wobbuffet. I think these can just use... All these do is use counter. I'm gonna try and knock it out in one go. Okay, I guess we're gonna use a Pokeball now. Dusk Ball it is. One, two, three. We're just gonna call this one Troll, because Wobbuffet... The only reason Wobbuffet exists is to be trolly. The silver rated city. Oh, alright, good to see Omega Black. Pitch Blacktail hidden, lives quietly in the Darkless, is never first to attack. Troll. Burlington, good for Burlington. Speaking of other states I need to visit, Vermont is also on the list. I have not visited any of New England with the exception of Massachusetts. So eventually I will make a New England trip. That I do need to do. This isn't going to give Muscle a ton of XP, but again, it'll level up Hoppip, which will be nice. Because Hoppip levels up super easy. Yeah, I should probably teach Hoppip a move that can, you know, do damage. The user just flops and splashes around to no effect at all. I like how the category is status. But yeah, Vermont's definitely on my list as well. JJ, good to see you. I don't know if y'all saw on my Insta today, though, your boy hit a new PR. 900 pounds for 11 reps. You better believe I'm sore. For the Super National show, I'm going to be doing... There'll be another Instagram post coming up tomorrow. I've got to get the footy for it, but that shouldn't be too bad. And then I've got... couple other things coming up. Oh, Hawaii Bicycling League. It's gotta be. They wouldn't put these ledges in here if there wasn't some reason to have them. What's the kind? Crap. I'm drawing a blank right now. Yay, there we go, level 11. Howdy, how are you? Let's get together and... Apparently youngster Joey wants to battle. Sick. Then we got the two people in Route 34 we need to battle as well. Okay, I guess there's nothing on that side. But yeah, then we got Super National to do, and then I'm getting waxed today, which is like, oh, that's gonna be less than fun. So who's this guy? Start me there. Black glasses. Hey, don't you worry about it. I'll give you a pair of glasses to forget you saw me, okay? Gonna battle the top percentage, Eradicate. Oh yeah. Power Dark type moves. Nice. Okay, well we need to do that. Ooh, Graveler, yes, more XP. I am absolutely farming these Gravelers for XP. Muscle is having no problems with this at all. And Beetroot keeps growing. Poison Powder, yes. That's good. Just cutting those rocks in half. Bro's got some wicked calluses on his hands to be doing that shit. This is good though. We're gonna want Machamp to be ready for this fight because I think fighting is pretty decent against Dragon. So we're gonna want Machamp in good shape, Steelix in good shape, all that kind of stuff. Hey JJ, thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate that. Gift alert on? It is, and yet it's not showing up. Don't ask me why. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for the 149. That's very generous of you. There's a rose just for you. I appreciate that. Well, Wobbuffet, we can do payback. That should knock it out. Ooh, did it. Nice. Nice. That was good XP. Rose just for me. Thank you. What else is here? I think that's everything on this side. We'll cross the water. Awesome, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, JJ. I believe this leads to the lower section of the cave. It does. I like that if you get to the water's edge, you hear the water as a sound effect. I think that's a really nice touch. Oh, I know where we are. Oh, we don't have a Pokemon that knows Rock Smash. We should. Why did I forget to do that? No, we're not doing that. That's not a good use of my time. Can we teach Rock Smash to... I doubt it, but we could try. Could we teach Rock Smash to Hoppip? That would be cool. Nope. Wait a minute, we could teach Rock Smash to Gyarados? That would actually be really useful, because then you'd have Rock Smash. It really would just be an ultimate HM slave Pokemon, but... Champa's Bandubers, catch the one with a no guard ability. Its moves all get 100... Oh my god. Is this a 100 accuracy dynamic punch? Holy fuck. Yeah. Dynamic punch with 100 accuracy is broken. Holy shit. That is OP. Guaranteed to confuse the foe with 100 accuracy. Yeah, because dynamic punch at 50 accuracy, you can argue whether or not it's good to use. I think I might give Rock Smash to Gyarados. That's gonna make the Whirl Islands much easier. Yes. So it doesn't... Bite isn't that useful. The reason I'm doing that is so that way we might get some shards. Because that might give us some more berries, which we kind of need. I still don't have a Lepa berry. But yeah, I would like more berries. Dunsparce, whatever. Fine, whatever. Delete the Dunsparce. The no guard ability, yeah. Damn, I wish mine had the no guard ability. That would be fun. Because yes, I would abuse the shit out of that with Dynamic Punch. Ooh, a Black Flute. What does a Black Flute do? Bag. Card key. What? Okay, so the black flute is in the... What? Why is the red flute in the battle items, but the black flute... Oh, I see. Makes Pokemon less likely to appear. That's cool and all, but it's not particularly useful. Alright, we're going to go back to Blackthorn, and then clear Route 45, and then we'll go face Youngster Joey. So we're going to switch. Rock Smash, Whirlpool, Waterfall, Surf. Switch to Rocky. Because I love the animation on this. For God's sake, all I did was turn around and a wild Pokemon. Really? No, I don't want a level 2 Zubat. You know what, just for bothering me, I'm deleting your punk ass. That was overkill like crazy, but you know what? Fucking leave me alone then. Yeah, that's it. You're gonna bother the 30-foot metal snake sitting there. Rocky seems a little cold. Alright, well, Rocky, time to get out of here. This is why I keep Dig around. It's so fun. Off we go. Cave exploring, and this is why Mount Mortar, I'm going to do Mount Mortar before I get rid of Dig on Steelix. Dig is just so useful for things like this. Your Pokemon is staring intently at the mountain peak. Aw, I love Steelix. Steelix is... I like it. It's a giant metal snake. What's not to love? Is Steelix actually that great of a Pokemon? No, it's got some serious Achilles heels, but what it's good at, it's really good at. What are your thoughts on raising Pokemon? Well, you're about to find out. I do need to get Steelix leveled up. I think 44 is where it learns Iron Tail. Oh, brother, that's not a good matchup for you. Steelix is basically the 85 Bears, but a Pokemon. That's fine. Lower the accuracy. Oh, that actually worked. I figured I was gonna miss. Goodbye. I will throw on Meganium for the next one, though. 14. That'll evolve soon enough. Stun Spore. I like Poison Powder more than Sunspore. Shuckle is more like... See, the problem is Shuckle's attack and special attack is so low, it really doesn't do a whole lot. Shuckle is more like a team with no offense, like an 8-8 team with a really great defense and just no offense that couldn't even make the playoffs. Yeah, I don't get how you get to a level 25 Pidgeot, but I'm not gonna keep old moves. Yeah, I give up on Stun Spore. Electabuzz. I love Electabuzz, and Steelix actually clobbers that matchup, but I want the Amulet Coin, so Dumont, get in there. Grass is still good against Electric. I love Electabuzz is such a cool looking Pokemon. Releases team special defense. Okay, this might take a couple extra hits there. 20-foot metal snake, 5-inch cube, tall bug. They can one-shot most dragon types due to fairy being FC. Fairy doesn't exist in this game, though. All right, we're gonna use poison powder and stall. Oh, it missed. We're gonna use poison powder and yeah, that's not gonna do much. Ah, paralysis. The 77 Falcons, maybe? I have not heard Electabuzz in that anime. Come on, just use poison powder and then we'll use synthesis to get you through the rest. Nice. I get you're paralyzed. All you gotta do is soak up the sun's rays. Thunder Punch, that's fine. Meganium just sitting here. I'm gonna soak up the sun. Gonna tell this Electabuzz to suck my nuts. An episode of an anime that I want to show you. Alright, well, you're gonna have to get me to make a bet and then lose the bet. Nicely done, Dumond. $15 for Beetroot. This should evolve pretty soon. Then I'll probably take the EXP share off. Vance, how are you? Want a battle? Bro, alright, we're getting shit tons of battles today. This is great. I'll be able to save you in tough situations. Bag. Cherry berry. Use. Gold, silver, crystal related. Alright, maybe that's worth watching. Pokemon suddenly snuggle up to you. Pat it on the head. Yes! Of course pat Steelix on the head. Oh, that's so cute. Out of extreme happiness. Yeah! Giant metal snake, go burr. Bum, 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 bum. What is the name of the episode of the anime? So if it's the one with Jasmine Steelix in it, I watched that a long time ago when I was a kid. I always kind of thought it was bullshit that Jasmine Steelix got took out with a Cyndaquil. Yes, Steelix is weak against fire, and yes, you know, Cyndaquil is a good fire Pokemon, but like, bro, an unevolved Cyndaquil against a Steelix with that much defense and that big of a level differential, unless Ash was like fucking pressing the B button until level 40 or some shit, Cyndaquil probably isn't one hit knocking out Steelix. And Steelix can also use Dig. We do want Sleep Powder, forget a move. Pokemon evolutions. Alright, I'm interested. Sleep Powder and Synthesis will make Beetroot useful for catching wild Pokemon. Don't think we went this way the last time. No, this is exactly the way we went last time. Whoops. Oh well. I think we did not go this way last time. Can run that through a damage calculator if you'd like. I mean, it really depends on what level. Like, to one-hit knockout a Steelix just seems odd. Yo, we're getting our PP up, boys. Let's go. We are going to want PP up more later, but let's go take on this hiker. I already did. Oh, we missed that hiker. Oh, well. Battle Frontier, yeah. Okay, we went this way last time, so we need to go the other way this time. Oh, alright, yeah, we're at the end of the route. Okay, we'll go face Joey and his... That changes things. I would like very much to catch this. Gonna need it for Aeroblast and Blizzard. God, you're gonna sit here and complain about a Machamp knowing 100 accuracy Dynamic Punch being broken, and then you're gonna talk about putting Blizzard and Aeroblast on your fucking Lugia. Come on, bro. It's a girl Skarmory. So what? Alright, one more Rock Throw should get it down just enough. I love Skarmory, and if I didn't have a Steelix, I would definitely consider having one in my party. 90 base special attack. That's true, but like Aeroblast on a Lugia is fucking... It learns Aeroblast, doesn't it? It's such a good move, though. Alright. So we're gonna swap to... Beetroot here. No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna throw Pokeballs. Let's try a Friend Ball, see what happens. Start thinking about names for this Skarmory, too. Okay, that did not work. See, I don't want to throw another Rock Throw at it because I'm worried it might hit it. Let's try Headbutt. I don't think that should knock it out. Perfect. Okay. Aeroblast is Lugia's signature. Yeah. Why was I thinking about... Oh my god, yeah, I'm going to call it Robo Chicken. Dodger's going to like that. We're actually going to use Beetroot here. Try and use Sleep Powder. Is that going to knock it out is the question. Yes. Yes, it is. Ooh, no, it's not. Well done, Beetroot. Good for you. See, this is why we trained it. Pokeballs. Yeah, I want to get this thing. Skarmory's pretty fast, and it's used agility. Let's try a fastball. It's fast, but it's asleep. This should work. 1, 2, 3. Got it. All right. I do feel like Lugia should have been a water type since it literally lives underwater. But wings of its shit go hard from scratches by Thorn. It's a cool Pokemon. I do like Skarmory. We're gonna call it Robo Chicken. Yes, I know it's not spelled right, but what do you want me to do? It is called the Guardian of the Sea. That is a valid point. Nice, green apricorn. Grab the other apricorns, then we'll go fight Joey and then Vance. He's got, yeah, we're fighting. We really are fighting the Donald Trump of Rattatas. I've got the greatest Rattata. It's the best Rattata of them all. Everybody, they get jealous of my Rattata. It's such a good Rattata. It really is youngster Joey in a nutshell. Argument to have it be water flying. In fact, it's water. Yeah. Even then, I get why it isn't, because then you'd have electric. Just absolutely delete that. Can't be bothered. Just picking up more apricorns so you make runs to Kurt. Oh, you're talking about Clair. Yes, Clair is pretty arrogant. Yeah, I can see Clair being the Donald Trump of, okay, I'm putting down what you're picking up there. I'm putting down what you're picking up there. She is petty. Yeah, Clair is a bitch. Excuse me, I gotta pee. Too much hydration. Nice. Best dragon trainer when Lance is literally our own fucking cousin. Roll Tide! The joke just tells itself there. I'm aware y'all probably heard the background noise there. I don't give a fuck. Actually, do we have any... Can we get repel from here? Because I'm kind of... Oh, wait, we got the black flute. What am I talking about? Nice. Fucker, I don't care if you make the joke. Bing, ding, 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 ding. Okay, the black flute doesn't work that well. No, I can't be bothered to make this fight. Alright, Joey. Let's see what you've been doing with your Rattata there. Oh, that's not it. You're Joey. Alright, I literally have a 30-foot tall snake sitting right behind me. Are you sure you want the smoke? He did want the smoke. This is not going to end well for you. Okay, level 34. Credit where it's due. Boy's been putting in some work. Assurance. That's not going to do much. Rocky speed fell. Attack rose. Defense rose. Because Steelix definitely needs more of that. Let's go dig. Assurance ain't going to do anything. Rocky dug a hole. I do like that we're just leaving 30-foot, you know, holes in random parts of Johto. Man, Elon would never be able to make money with the Boring Company in this game. All you would need is a couple of Steelix and you'd be good to go. Okay, we just belted him. Out of Pokemon that can fight. Yes, as it turns out, when you only have one, that's what happens. Your doubt. It feels good now. Take this. Yo! Bro gave me an HP up. See, you know what? I'm about... Joey, you're a good guy. You're a good guy. You know what? Your Rattata is in the top percentage of Rattata, because you've actually put in the work. Bro gave me an HP up. I can't hate on that. I'm about it. Yeah. If we give Steelix a shit ton of HP ups, it's gonna make him even more annoying to knock out. Bro, 152 defense? What even is this Pokemon? Alright. Yeah, he's a good sport too. We like Youngster Joey. Youngster Joey is a class act. You know, let's head back down to Cherry Grove, pick up a Pokemon that can learn Fly, head up to Mahogany, play Vance, and then ENB sent me some phone numbers where I can get some other battles. So we're gonna do all those battles, and then we're gonna start hitting up the gym trainers. Move Pokemon. Actually, we need to... eventually we're gonna need to raise this fucking Pidgeotto. I just don't want to do it. No, I can't be bothered. I don't even like having... I don't like the Pidgey time frame. What time is it in game? Should be morning. Pokegear says 10:36. Yeah, it's 1 minute off. Common W Pokegear. Nintendo doesn't make watches, I don't think, but they must have copied Casio there. I like what y'all were saying yesterday. It's funny, Yamaha makes everything but clocks and watches. Casio makes everything but cars or engines. Shit, it's day. My list won't apply. Oh. Did it need to be morning? Oh, I did the consultation earlier. I should have done it in reverse. 10 a.m. to... Mornings 4 to 10. Ah, I should have. I did them in the wrong order. Oh well. That's all right. Well, if you can figure out who I need to fight otherwise, that would be appreciated. Vance is a bird trainer, so let's go with this Laro here. So got closer because it seems cold. Aww. Now you're a bull. You got plenty of fur. Let's run. You'll get warm. Well, you'll warm up. Come on, Islaro. Let's go fight Vance. See a legendary Pokemon? I have not yet. I'm not a legendary hunter. Oh, that reminds me. I do need to go into the Whirl Islands at some point, don't I? Okay, bro, what you doing with a level 33 Hoot Hoot? That seems excessive. Why haven't you evolved this Pokemon yet? So here's a question, ENB. For Clair, should I use the Twisted Spoon? Or should I use... I'll keep a Slaro out. Or should I use a Chesto Berry? Because Twisted Spoon does make Zen Headbutt stronger, but a Chesto Berry allows me to use Rest and then instantly wake up. I'm leaning towards the Chesto Berry. Because... Oh. Islaro has enough speed to where I think it's going to be faster than the Kingdra. I think it's going to be faster than the... Oh. Fuck it. Show me what you got. Or not. Because the Chesto Berry is... I think Islaro's going to be fast enough to where it'll attack first. I think it's faster than Dragonair. I don't think Clair has Dragonite. Yeah. It's not stab, but the Twisted Spoon does boost it by like 20% or something. Yo, we're getting Carbos. You know what? Hey, Tauros, you want to get some... We're going to make Tauros even faster. That might be the move, especially with Rest. We're gonna want that speed to be high. Like, Machamp and Steelix, a Carbos is wasted on them. They're not ever going to be very quick. Meganium and Tentacruel aren't particularly fast either. I'd be using Tentacruel's Ice Beams. Well, yeah, but like, we want backup plans in case something doesn't work. Who will get your PP up, though? Well, none of the Pokemon I've got have finalized movesets except for... Even Hentai, I think eventually I'm going to replace Barrier with something. Islaro got Carbos. So now we've got a Hyper Ball. 98 speed. That's pretty good. That's for a level 36 Pokemon, 98 speed is pretty quick. Cold Wind suddenly blew by. Alright. Trainers for the day to that list too. I can't run Discord and Pokemon at the same time without it kind of grinding down my computer, so if you can tell me who those trainers are, that would be of great use. Let's check the daycare. Islaro is going to go all gas and over it. Yes. So for those of you who don't know where the name Islaro comes from, it's a Spanish name. So in Spain, they've got the bullfighting culture. Islaro was a famous bull that actually killed a bullfighter. And it was such a famous bull that Lamborghini used the name for one of its cars in the 60s. And apparently Islaro is very happy. Let's see how our Pokemon have leveled up in here. Strong stab moves that aren't resisted as a backup plan. 2 Sturges around 16. Magma was grown by 9. Yes. I can't see what level they were. Maglev is... I think we actually need a few more levels before we can remove them. So I'm gonna let them stay in there a bit longer. I think maybe we'll go take on the gym trainers and see how we do. Let's do that. I'm gonna not bother with having... You know, I think I'll just keep Batgirl in the party as my 6th for this. I'm not gonna bother with trying to level up a Pokemon with the EXP share. Right now, we need to level up our main 5. I think for Clair as a backup for like Gyarados, I am going to use I have an Electrode. Electrode is fast enough to where it will do some damage, and one electric type move should be enough to zap that Gyarados. I don't have enough money to... Actually, we do want a couple max repels. Actually, super repels... No, it's not. Is it? 200, quarter over... Yeah, super repels a cheaper deal. I do like having super repels. They're just useful. During the day and Saturdays in Kanto. That sucks. But while we're here, what we can do is get Santos. See what the people in the shop have to say. Repel sprays. Okay, yes. Can't buy a max revive. Won't restore PP. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's actually something good to know. It shouldn't. That would be... Something like that would be basically a Poké Center as an item. That would be overkill. It's Saturday. I'm Santos. Saturday. Take this. Soft Sand. Soft Sand. Ground type moves get stronger. It'll startle you. I would give this to Steelix, but having the Shell Bell is actually going to make Steelix way more annoying for Clair to deal with. So I'll give you a sunny look. Sunny disposition indeed. We should get Hentai for this. That's... Why the fuck would I not use... The whole point of teaching Tentacruel Ice Beam was to delete Pokemon in this gym. Why do we not have it in our party? Let's fix that. That's not appropriate. The case is clear. Hentai's in the box. That's not appropriate. I can't be any clearer than this. Lake Floor, Lake of Rage on Wednesday, and there's a day... Oh! Yeah, I was about to say, it looked like it had been flooded in, which is a difference, because the Lake of Rage was nowhere near that big in the game, so it just drains on Wednesdays. That's good to know. I'll have to do that one night. I probably will do that as a Discord stream, probably not as a... There we go. Probably not as anything else. Yeah, we're going to want Billy for this. If nothing else, just to be a terrorist. Self-destruct will be entertaining. Horsey line in there. No. Hentai is not in the party. That's not appropriate. Let's see who else is in here. I think there's a trade you can do in this. Dragon Pokemon lives right here. Blackthorn. Dragons about this town. Hi, Dratini. Dratini's cute. I do like Dratini. Dragon's cute. Do you have Dragonair? Do you want to train? Who the fuck would want a Dodrio for a female Dragonair? Needs to work a little harder. If it does, give your Pokemon something nice. You hear that, buddy? Let's switch to Meganium. I think this is the one where if you have the starter, you get something for it. Let's work a little harder. Alright. Let's try Steelix. Let's work a little harder. Prop! Bitch! Shit. That might have been a trainer wanting to battle. Fuck. Alright, that's fine. You hear that? Hentai's gotta work harder. Surprised none of your Pokemon have max EVs yet. Steelix does. We've maxed out the special defense. I've been feeding that thing nothing but zinc since we got the fucker. Bird go tweet. Whoa. Unstable footing. Keep your Pokemon in their Pokeballs. Clair is a mythical and sacred dragon type Pokemon. Can't damage them very easily. They're supposed to be against ice type moves. Aw, Hentai, you don't want in? Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Only bring your EVs up to 100 for any given stat. Yeah. Oh. I see. Okay, so that's how that works. First battle against dragons will show you how tough they are. Alright. What you got, buddy? Paulo. Level 35 Dratini. I do believe Dratini evolves before 35. Could be wrong, though. Alright, we might use PP up on Ice Beam for this battle. I'm not sure. Okay, good. So that knocked it out. Never Melt Ice doing its thing there. Only 500 EXP seems a bit low. Yes, it's a Dratini, but it is level 35. Oh well. Hentai level 35 too. Yeah, we are underleveled as fuck right now. We might not take on Clair today. Seadra, yes. Dumont, get in there and make me some money. Because we've got the amulet coin. And we need more vitamins. Well, this is an easy win. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you get Dragonair in the 30s somewhere. I didn't realize it was 30 even, but still. Oh, alright. So today I need to get waxed for the show. Yeah, we're not going to do Clair today. Sorry, guys. We need to... I need to get down to get the waxing done. Dragon Tamer Lance, I don't believe you. Okay, well that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Won at KO stuff with Gyarados' Ice Fang until I fought Clair's Dragonairs. We're gonna see how Hentai does. Hentai is really going to be a big part of how we win this fight. I'm not gonna put Hentai out for the first one because I think Clair starts off with the Gyarados. I'm debating who I want to do that with. I'm thinking probably want to use... I guess I could use Hentai and start with Sludge Bomb and then just barrier, but... Maybe start with Meganium there. Not sure. Apparently I'm not serious enough to beat the dragons. We'll find out. Bro, what's with all these Dratinis? Why have you not evolved these yet? I mean, we're just pressing the delete key over and over. Couldn't use Billy and delete it. Yeah, but that's no fun. Where's the challenge in that? I could use Billy, but I'd like the XP to go to, you know, someone else. Maybe I'll give the XP share to one of my Pokemon. Maybe to Hentai. Dragonair. Why are they such dicks? It's a good point. Like, everyone in this entire town is basically an asshole besides Santos. We are going to switch Pokemon here. We are going to use Dumond, and this is entirely... Her Kingdra's the challenge. See, I'm not worried about the Kingdra. Because with Kingdra, I can use Poison Powder or Sludge Bomb. And then with Meganium, I can tank with Synthesis. Right? Kingdra, yeah, maybe it knows Hydro Pump or something, but Hydro Pump ain't gonna do shit against Dumond. Okay. So that's gonna raise Dragonair's speed over Dumond's, I would think. It did. Okay, and 40 damage is just not that much to be concerned about. Really? Okay, 2 misses on the Poison Powder. That's not appropriate. Hentai, get in there and fuck him up. Ice Beam it is. was I didn't really have a tank, and it actually knocked out my Gengar. See, yeah, I think between Machamp, Dumont just tanking damage plus Poison Powder, Hentai tanking damage with Barrier should be all right. Because Kingdra, right, Hydro Pump's not going to do much against Hentai either. Well done, Hentai. Good for you. Yeah, I definitely do not have the time to face Clair today. Dragon-type moves. Which would be useful if we had kept Dragon Breath with Steelix, but no. There's the other one. Speaking of tank, bro, we can just sit there with Steelix and Curse. Now, I'm going to try and keep that to the Dragonairs just because Kingdra, if Kingdra knows Hydro Pump, is Hydro Pump physical or special in this game? Cross Chop, you could probably 2HKO it. Well, Machamp has Revenge, though. Revenge, if done right, Machamp is slower, so Machamp's going to take a hit. I don't think any of these Pokemon can one-hit KO Machamp. So, because of that, we're going to be okay there, I think. Hydro Pump is special? Fuck. Okay, that's going to reduce how much Steelix can do for us. A little bit. Use the Citrus Berry here. Yeah, my Steelix is going to get whomped. If that's the case, we'll probably use Steelix. I may do Sacrifice with Steelix. I may throw Steelix in with the Dragonairs. Let it just kind of work on them. And just use Curse. Because the Steelix with a shit ton of curses, maybe we get a move off, maybe we don't, but probably not. I like this mechanic. This is a cool mechanic. But I am liking... We'll face all the trainers. We're not going to face Clair today. We definitely do not have the level for it. I want to get my Pokemon close to level 40 before taking this on. Interested in strong Pokemon. That's my theme. This is a Dragon-type gym. Okay. Fuck it, you know what? It's the principle at this point. We're just gonna go... Sludge Bomb. Okay, ENB. I know you said not to use Sludge Bomb on Hentai, but that was pretty effective right there. I gotta say, that worked out pretty well. So it could actually take a Hydro Pump. Yeah, okay, maybe Steelix is not the right Pokemon for this particular gym. I think Tauros should be able to handle a few as well, because we can use... That's the thing. I think what I'm going to do for Kingdra is send Meganium out, Poison Powder Synthesis tank it, and then Tauros we can just use Rest, Chesto Berry tank it. That should be enough turns to do plenty of damage with Poison. And then Hentai should be able to handle everything else. And then, yeah, we'll probably just use Billy for the Gyarados. Bro, we just demolished that Seadra. Good for you, Dumont. Spoil Kingdra for you. The Kimono Girls are much harder anyway. Well, I mean, I know, right, I've played Gen 2. I have a general idea of what Clair has. Need to train. Okay, there are more gym trainers in this gym than before, which I like. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, we only have one here. Bro, and it's a Seadra? Okay. You know what? This will be a really great test to see how powerful Sludge Bomb actually is. God, I love Sludge Bomb. It's such a good move. I like the Gen 2 animation more. It seems more toxic that way. See, again, agility is never a move I've understood. Okay, congratulations, now you attack first, but that Bubble Beam, you could have used the previous move, and it would have made the same amount of damage. 2-hit knockout on a level 38 Seadra that's a good sign. We need to give Hentai some more EXP, but that's pretty solid right there. meant for sweeping. Yeah. Chance of losing not even 1%. You're right. They really are arrogant. Bro, all you got is a fucking level 38 Dragonair. Okay, this will actually be a really good test because I think Claire's Dragonairs are right around 38. So if Ice Beam knocks it out, we know. Also, I'm surprised Hentai has more speed. You don't think of Tentacruel as a fast Pokemon, but Dragonair is not very... Okay, so that's a crit. That doesn't give us as much useful data as we would have liked. Speed boosting moves that have a purpose. Check out Dragon Dance. Yeah, Dragon Dance is better because that does more than just boost up speed, but agility is useless. Okay, you know what? You know what? I know my shortcomings now. Thanks for showing me. All right, this is the first Dragon Trainer we found that actually isn't a complete dick. Arrogant, yes, but not a complete dick. Are there any more gym trainers? Whoops. Oh, we fucked up. Nope. Okay. Yeah, this is a good puzzle. Dragonair stats. Yeah. Which is why we're going to throw our Dragonair. We're going to give Dragonair lots of haircuts to make it friendly, but we're keeping that shit in the daycare for a hot minute. How are you? Useful animal shopping. Okay. Wait a minute. I know how to make Steelix way more useful for this battle. Instead of using the Shell Bell, Flying, Bug, Psychic, Dark, Steel, Normal, Electric, Grass, Water. Give Steelix. So that, in case Kingdra decides to fight, in case we have to fight Rocky with Kingdra, we have another alternative. The Pasho Berry should allow us to do some damage with Steelix. Not to mention, Steelix can use Dig and make the Tentacruel waste a turn, which if we've already make the Kingdra waste a turn, which if we've already poisoned it, will be really useful. Or you know what? Do y'all want to face this? Do you want me to go ahead and send it with kind of under-leveled Pokemon and see what happens? I'm gonna pee, but let's. I'm thinking maybe we should. Overhydrating, but honestly, I need that. Oh my god, my legs are killing me. The funny Russian man beating the Habs, the Whitecaps beat the funny Argentine man. I don't know who the funny Argentine man is. That rugby? Soccer? A couple levels lower than our Kingdra. Be prepared for a hard fight. I'm about it. The Kingdra's level 40 or something, yeah? Alright. If we're gonna do this, let's use up all of our money. Messi. Oh. Yeah, I don't follow soccer at all. Billy. We're gonna let Billy cook. Shuka berries. I don't know what Shuka berries do, but alright. Let's find out. Dude, we have choke berries now. Super effective ground. Okay, that's... Might be useful to feed Steelix one of those at some point, but not now. The berry works if you... So the berry works if you hold it, right? Intimidate lowers attack. That won't really help. Ooh, static. Contact with the Pokemon may cause paralysis. You gotta keep... We give Electrode the Citrus Berry. Keep muscle with the Macho Brace. I think the Twisted Spoon we're gonna swap for a Chesto Berry, because then we can rest tank. We can rest tank the. Yeah, I want to do this. This will be fun. This will be a really good test. We'll get Dragonair, or we'll get Dratini the next time. Because I have to, like, I should already be logging off, but that's fine. Let's go do this. Let's have some fun. Oh wait, hang on. How much money do I have? Fuck, those Dragon Trainers are fucking loaded. Let's spend this. We'll want some full restores for the Elite Four in the future anyway, so might as well buy those now. Hopefully they sell them here. If not, Max Potion, Revive. I don't like using Revives in the gym. That feels like cheating to me. I'll just buy 10 Ultra Balls. We're going to need those anyway for catching legendaries in the future, so we might as well. 32.94 is enough. Buy, well, what else? Is there anything else we can get that's of use here? Not really. We'll buy one full heal just in case we need it. In case, I don't know, in case one of our Pokemon gets burned or something. I can't imagine why we would need it. I do think Electrode should have enough power. I think it knows what? Charge? Spark? We're not teaching it Thunderbolt. I'm saving that for Dragonite, but... So we're going to want to use Charge Beam as opposed to Spark. Yeah. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Maybe we don't win this. Maybe we do. Who knows? YOLO. Fuck it. Let's take on Clair. Champ of the making. Gym's on steel footing. Pokeballs. Yeah, I'm aware. We have a walking, talking Pokeball. Well, because Spark is physical, Electrode's got a much better special attack than physical attack. And I believe Gyarados is a better defense than special defense, no? Am I wrong on that? Tell me now, because yeah, that would be useful to... Oh, hang on. I over-rotated. So, the reason I'm thinking Charge Beam over Spark... Oh, Gyarados has a higher... Okay, good to know. I thought Gyarados had higher physical defense. The reason is Electrode's special attack is higher than its physical attack, but we'll use Spark instead then. Spark's got higher accuracy anyway, so I'm more inclined to use it than I otherwise would. I doubt it'll one-hit knockout Gyarados. I would like it to, but I'm not convinced that's what's going to happen. I fucked that up. $79 base defense. Okay, yeah, we'll use Spark. All right, my heart's actually kind of racing right now. Shall we? Let's see what happens. Let's make sure we got everything set up the way we want it to. Static, a Citrus Berry. I think we want to give Machoke a different... Yeah, I'll save my game. A different battle item would be useful here. Black Glasses. No. Do we have something that boosts fighting moves? Because that's what we're going to want to use, is fighting. Miracle Seed. Ooh, Bright Powder might be really useful. Smoke Ball, Magnet. Ooh, you know what? Let's give the Magnet to Electrode. No. Shit. No, we don't want to do that. Choice Specs. No, that's not going to be useful. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're going to give Machoke the Bright Powder. Or Machamp the Bright Powder. And then we're going to give Billy the Magnet. Hopefully that Magnet plus Electrode's high natural speed will be enough to, even at lower level, knock out that Gyarados. Alright, Bright Powder. Amulet Coin. We're actually going to give... We're going to give Meganium the Miracle Seed here. Switch. Item, give Miracle Seed. I don't need the money that badly. We need power. Chesto Berry for Tauros, Pasho Berry for Steelix, Never Melt Ice for Tentacruel. I think we're ready to go. Let's save. You're right. I'm just sort of hovering next to Claire, which I'm sure annoys her. I'm a big fan of trolling. We like to troll. We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling. All right, here we go. I am Claire, world's best dragon type master. Bitch, you have a relative who is the champion. Fucking Antonio Brown ass motherfucker. Hold my own even against the Elite Four. So it'll take me on? Fine, let's do this. Jim Leroy uses full power. Alright, Claire. Let's see what you got. Shama. Oh, she's only got 4 in this game. Well, that just made it easier. Alright. Let Billy... Oh, cuts attack. That's going to be rough. Let Billy cook. If this doesn't work and knock it out, I think we use self-destruct next. Allahu Akbar! Ooh, it worked. It's okay, it's paralyzed. Do we use self-destruct here? Or do we use Spark? Or do we try Charge Beam? I think we try Charge Beam. Because Intimidate cut its attack. Oh, come on! 1 HP, no! Ah, Dragon Rage. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna put in... That's fine. We'll put in Hentai, because this is easy XP for Hentai to pick up. All it takes is 1 Sludge Bomb, knock that out, and then we'll just Ice Beam, because it's gonna be Dragonair, Kingdra, Dragonair. I think. Or, sorry. That's Gen 2, sorry. Should probably be like Dragonair, Kingdra, Dragonair. Yeah, let's throw in an Ice Beam. I'd rather use the PP and make sure we knock this fucker out. I used the Hyper Potion. That's fine. We'll just... Alright, barrier time then. Ooh, okay. That's a problem. Because it's paralyzed, so... I think we yank. I think we yank Hentai, save it for the others, and we use this Laro here. Gyarados is paralyzed, so... And that's going to lower its attack, which is good. Sick. Okay. Islaro, we're going to need you to do some work here. Let's start with a Zen Headbutt. No, Strength, because we don't have the Twisted Spoon. That should... It's not going to knock him out, but that should put a pretty good licking on him. Dragon Rage. Now we use Payback. That should knock it out. Wow, that did fuck all. Okay, Strength will knock him out, though. Attaboy, Islaro. Strong like bull, let's go. 1 down. 3 to go. And Hentai's still at full strength. Attaboy. 37 for Islaro, we're gonna need that. Dragonair, yes. Alright, Hentai, your time to shine. Yeah, Dragon Rage only does 40, but any amount of damage is still going to make Payback more effective. I'm just surprised at how weak it was there. Alright. It is Ice Beam o'clock, motherfuckers. Alright, 2-hit knockout. We'll take that. Slam missed. Oh, we are getting lucky. Well, that's an easy knockout. And that's going to level Hentai up 1 more. We like that. Hentai doing work. ENV in the chat, very happy about this development. Poison Jab. Oh, what's Poison Jab? Arm steeped in Bro, if I knew I was gonna learn this, I wouldn't have taught it Sludge Bomb! Oh, but it's physical and not special. No, I don't think we're gonna learn this. Poison Jab's nowhere near as effective as Sludge Bomb then. And I think we'd rather have Barrier, honestly. I think we're gonna pass on Poison Jab. Give up on learning this move. We're off to a good start. We give up on Poison Jab. Okay, so it's another Dragonair. Excellent. Hopefully we freeze it. If we freeze it here, we're in a really good spot. And I'll explain why. Come on, freeze? Nah, no luck. Ooh, okay, paralysis. That will be a problem. It's okay, as long as we can knock out Dragonair, we'll have time to help. We'll have turns to help heal Hentai. That shouldn't knock it out. It's gonna do damage, but not too much. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna leave Hentai off the side for the rest of this. I have a reason why. Okay, Kingdra time. Switch Pokemon. Dumond, you're gonna get out there and you're gonna use Poison Powder, and then we're gonna just fucking stall. All we need is a Poison Powder. This is where the real battle begins. She is arrogant. God, you're just a bitch. Okay, Smokescreen. That's not ideal, but doesn't mean the yeah, it missed. Okay, that's fine. Let's drag. How much damage is Dragon Pulse gonna do? Okay. Bro, another miss? Come on. It can't miss 3 times in a row, right? That would be excessive. Got it. Okay. I feel like I've entitled myself to an item use here. Because it missed twice, that's kind of Mickey. And she used an item. She can use one, I can use one. I feel like that's fair. Now we're gonna poison stall this fucker. I think that's fair. She used one item, I can use one item. And now we do a little trolling. Just let poison do its thing. Am I stalling? You bet your ass I'm stalling. Best part is I'm recovering a little bit more each time than the Dragon Pulse is doing in terms of damage. So that should allow me to use, after a couple more of these, it should allow me to use one more Magical Leaf. Dumond may have to sacrifice here, but it should work. It's a valid strategy. I thought so. Having Dumond just sit here and eat these. Dumond is just eating, baby. Dumond is eating. Okay. We're gonna do one more synthesis because it had a citrus berry. I wonder how much PP Dragon Pulse has, because eventually it's gonna run out. Alright. Magical Leaf won't do a ton. No, it'll be normal effective, because it's part water. Let's send it. Do you have any ethers? I'm not, if I run out of PP, using ethers in that case feels a bit cheaty to me, so I'm not gonna bother. Okay, that did not do as much as I thought it would. You're kidding, right? It's just a win. I already decided. You're just a cunt, aren't you? Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Okay. You're gonna use 2 items in this game? Alright. Hey, 2 can play at this game, bitch. 2 can play at this game. How many more Dragon Pulses can you throw at me? How many more are you gonna throw? That's fine. You knock Meganium out, you still got 4 other Pokemon to go. Okay, that's bullshit. How the fuck? You use 2 items, I'm gonna use 2 items. No, that's fair. For every item you use, I'm gonna use 1 too. Is that smoke screen? Yeah, but she only used it once. Ah, she's out. She's out of PP. That's not gonna do much. That's fine. All we have to do is land 1 of these. It doesn't matter how many turns it takes. As long as it hits eventually before Dumond is out here. See, it's just gonna keep using smokescreen. But as long as we hit 1 poison powder, we're good. Got it. Here's why. Magical Leaf doesn't miss. Okay, use smokescreen is... See now, okay, so if you keep using smokescreen, it's gonna do fuck all from here. This is great. All I used was 2 Moo Moo Milks. I don't feel like I was cheating with items here. I used the same amount of items that she did. Yeah, Hydro Pump ain't gonna do a lot, bitch. We might just clear this with Dumond. I doubt she uses the 3rd one here. I am curious, though. I want to see whether or not Steelix can eat this hit. Let's find out. I want to see what a Pasho Berry does. This is purely testing. Oh my god, you used Hyper Beam! Fuck you, it's gonna do nothing! Oh, defense go brr. Let's just headbutt it. Bye-bye. Eat a dick, Claire. You'd be mad I used the same amount. I used worse items than you did. Must be some mistake. That was an unintentional prediction, yeah. One can see this model out your started in Pokemon League. Take Dragon Match Challenge. Essential. It's hard to go there. If you prove that you lost lazy ideals. What? Lazy ideals, bitch! Fuck you. Yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna use Hyper Beam. But the question does remain, Claire, if you're such this hotshot trainer, why didn't you use Hyper Beam against Meganium? It took a long... Yeah, that was an intense battle. But honestly, again, I could have probably done a little bit... I could have won that battle more efficiently. I wanted to see what the Pasho Berry would do with a Hydro Pump, and we didn't get to see that, which kind of sucks, but... Oh well. We'll do the Dragon's Den tomorrow, and then we'll work with the Dratini, but I need to, I couldn't really stall like that. Dude, the amount of more stalling I could have done is crazy. Because I could have done, I didn't even use Rest with this Laro and the Chesto Berry either. Like, the amount, I can do shit tons of stalling with my team. I could have won more efficiently, yeah. Now, to be fair, if I had hit Poison Powder 1 or 2 moves earlier there, you know, because Smokescreen does lower accuracy, but that doesn't mean you're going to miss. I think we missed on 5 Poison Powders there, and we hit 2 of them, which is, that's what, an accuracy of 2 out of 7 or 28%. That seems a little bit low. So I think, you know, I think that's pretty good. We are going to save state 7. I am heading out. I need to go get waxed for the next upcoming show. If you guys were doubting my willingness to win this competition, here you go. I'm willing to get everything waxed, which is going to be painful. But that is going to be it for me today. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. It'll be a little bit earlier than our normal time span because I have to get down to the town for a Hawaii Bicycling League event. As always, y'all make good decisions. As good decisions form your actions. Actions form your habits. As habits form your values. As values form your ethos. Be the guide to start through the rough waters of life.